families from Quebec First Nations celebrate a win to control the care of their children.
It's an historical day, a decision that hopefully will give our people the rightful place in this country.
The top court unanimously upheld a federal law aimed at addressing the overrepresentation of Indigenous children in foster care.
This ruling reiterates the message that we have been emphasizing for years, that First Nations, Inuit, and Métis are best placed to ensure the wellness of our own populations.
Quebec challenged the legislation, arguing Ottawa infringed on provincial jurisdiction.
Quebec itself is a settler nation in Canada, and that they need to have very important relationships with the original inhabitants.
In a statement, the Quebec government says its disagreement has always been with the federal government, not First Nations and Inuit. The province says it's reviewing the decision and reminded Ottawa it must work with Quebec rather than acting unilaterally.
It is a deeply significant positive decision.
The Prime Minister steered clear of this federal-provincial battle, instead focusing on the work ahead.
Making sure Indigenous communities, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit get to take care of their own kids and give them the brightest possible future.
I'm really excited. I was a bit concerned about the challenge from Quebec.
A sigh of relief for this remote northwestern Ontario First Nation, holding one of 7 agreements with Ottawa to control its child and family services.
Rather than bringing children into care, we work with the families to keep their children in their home.
The decision paves the way for more agreements to follow. The government says it will also lead to new legislation recognizing Indigenous authority in health services. Olivia Stefanovic, CBC News, Ottawa.